I met this dude at the bar. He approached me. He said, "Hey, you're beautiful. Can I get your number?" I said, "Sure, but I have to let you know that I am a toxic person right now and I'm probably gonna waste your time." He said, "You think so?" I said, "I know so." He said, "That's fine. Give me your number." So boom, we kick it. So once I see that this man is catching feelings, it's time for me to bounce.
Buckle up for this discussion, because trust me, it's going to be a good one. Now, I did a video, I want to say it was about 2 or so months ago. Title of that video was Insecure Former High-Calorie Woman Copes After Using Men. Essentially, this video was speaking about this lovely young woman right here, speaking about how she used a particular man within her life, and she's just telling a story about it. So I came along as a content creator that warns men about key indicators as well as red flags utilizing RP adjacent knowledge and or understanding of what men should be doing or looking out from, utilizing her as an example to not get tricked and or fooled by them. Now, what's interesting regarding this is this doesn't happen all of the time, but when it does happen, I get so excited, right? So she came down into my Instagram and she sent me a message, very angry and upset with me that I had an opinion. She writes, "You're weird as fuck for making an entire video on me on something you have zero idea about. Calling me insecure and a former high-calorie woman is literally insane." By the way, during the midst of the video, and I'll link the video down in the description box down below so you can go watch it in case you care. But within the video, I went to her Instagram. Doing an Instagram search is what I usually do up on my platform in order to understand the digital footprint, how she represents herself. And I saw like a couple of years ago, she was a Super Saiyan big back. Not like overweight, but morbidly obese. So she had gone through whatever surgery, whatever that she did in order to be able to lose the weight, perhaps exercising. I don't know, but she lost a ton of weight. So what I surmised is that she has a psychological defect at this stage. She went through her entire life not being validated or ignored. And now that she's lost the weight and now that she has the vying eyes of young men around her, she wears her toxicity as a badge of honor and does content in demonstrating how damaging and as toxic as she is for social media clicks, likes, and the validation that she never had within her life. Anyway, let's proceed. "I feel bad for your mother." Here goes where the insult start, right? You can't have a post like this without the sign language now, can you? "I feel bad for your mother that she raised a piece of shit you that talks this bad about women that you have no idea about." Again, bringing up this talks bad about women. No, I'm just talking bad truths about you due to your bad behavior. The MTRs don't agree with your behavior either. "Hope you receive karma coming your way." Now, just to indulge me, let's look at some of the comments. I was actually on my community chat post, got 800 comments, which is well above average. With the first comment at the top echoing my sentiments, they put themselves out there and get offended when someone calls them out exactly how they see them. Next comment followed up, the perfect example of ashamed by nothing, offended by everything. Now, let me also say this before we get started in the content. I'm not doing this content because I particularly care about this young woman, but her behavior is in fact a case study as to why RP content exists. There's a large subsector of the YouTube audience that is casting a negative light on RP content, and they're doing that by either strawmanning arguments or taking arguments or perspective from the most extreme types of those creators while ignoring the more balanced creators and the real things and issues that we talk about. So inevitably within my video, I thanked her for being real about her story, the mind and behavior of a toxic young modern woman today, because she is said case study. Now, she recently uploaded this gem of a video that I must go over.
You're going to absolutely hate me when I tell you this, but please let me teach y'all the game. So boom, there was this guy that I was talking to and I never really liked him, but we were always cool. Well, all of a sudden, this man gets to acting super nonchalant with me. And ever since he's been acting super nonchalant, he's been in my head rent free and I hate that shit,
What-
y'all.
look,
So
look.
the other day, I'm on the phone with my sister, and I'm telling her about this man. And I'm explaining to her how this man has been in my head, living rent-free, just taking up space in my head. So my sis asked me, like, well, do you think you like this dude? And I'm like, I've been thinking about him so much, maybe I do like this dude. Then when I'm on the phone with her, there was a long pause, and my sister's like, bitch, you don't like this man. And then I'm like, you're right. I never liked this man.
You just like the validation. You just like the attention. You just like that he was orbiting your space and giving you all those things for free. For you, young modern woman, don't care that you're wasting this young man's time, especially when you recognize that he likes you. All you care about is the attention that he gives you, young men. So I tell you so often, no free attention, especially if you haven't figured out your purpose yet, or if your life in general is not together yet. If you're broke and you're up on social media giving these women attention, or have women like this in your life who are wasting your time, you should be taking that energy, taking that effort, and finding your purpose, learning high income earning skills, but instead you waste your time validating women with mental health issues that should be seeking out a therapist for their issues, but instead seek out TikTok, where they will expose you for your simp-like ways. Let's proceed.
I don't like this man. But then there's another long pause, and I'm like, oh my God, do you know what it is? And she's like, what? I'm like, it's not that I like him. It's the fact that I want him to like me more than I like him. She's on the phone with me looking at me confused as hell, like, what the fuck is she talking about? And I'm trying to explain to my sister, like, that's it. It's
ego.
the chase for me. I never liked this dude, but since he's been acting so nonchalant, it's giving me the idea that now I like him more than he actually likes me. So once I get this man back on my nuts, I won't have a desire for him anymore. It was always the chase. Then I'm sitting there on the phone with my sister, y'all, and I'm like, nah, it's not the chase. It's about me. It's always been about me. And now my sister's looking at me like I'm a crazy person. And I'm trying to explain to my sister, like, once I get this man to like me more than I actually like him again, it's going to be a ego boost for me.
The psychopathy of the young modern woman today is absolutely insane. All the MTRs that are down up into the building. Again, if you identify women within your space that have completely invested themselves into the dark arts, lost touch with the reality of being a value-added contributor to a person within a relationship, that's just only in it to win it, that's in it for their ego, just ghost them. Don't say nothing to them, for they do not deserve a response. But this is the reason why RP content will still and always remain relevant. And for my young G's, don't get mad at this content. In fact, I thank her for being this truthful. Because when I say these things, I'm a incel. What does she call me? Incel, gay, your mama black, all of these different types of things. But when they admit to it, they get 1 million likes and 150,000 likes. Anyway, let's proceed.
And I'm telling her, this is nothing more than a chase to boost my own ego. Because the only person I'm thinking about in this situation
Is me.
is me. And my sister at this point is like, I get what you're saying, but you're insane. You're a true villain. And she's right. I'm making this video to tell y'all to be careful out there.
Thank you.
It's a cold world we living in, y'all, but game is game, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to avoid a person like me from destroying your mental. As soon as the person that you're interested in stops giving you the energy that they started off with, you need to leave. No ifs, ands, or buts. And
Yes.
once they start to realize that you're trying to leave, they're going to start to breadcrumb you back in
Yes.
so that you don't leave and that they can once again win. So
Yes.
to avoid getting your feelings hurt, all in all, just leave, y'all. There are some people in this world, y'all, that are willing to breadcrumb you into liking them. And once they know they have you hooked, they feel absolutely nothing and they leave you hooked.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, y'all, you were only a pawn in a game to boost their own ego. I hope this helps. Please don't hate me. I love you guys so much.
I'm so happy TikTok has not gone away yet, for it will forever be a source of unfathomable content that continues to prove my damn point. Now, mind you, in the first video, she talks about using men and expecting not to get any criticism based off of the things that she's saying. And in the video that we just went over, she's trying to act like a good person, demonstrating her bad behavior as a learning lesson for everyone else. But anyway, she received some feedback and some criticism in regarding to this sort of dark art shit, this toxic shit that she lives her life with. And the person wrote, too much psychological games. I'm too transparent and honest to be doing all of that. I wish you good luck though. Let's hear her response.
See, here's one thing I don't want y'all to get confused about me. For all the new people coming to my page, baby, I'm in my villain era, okay? Which means I'm not looking for a relationship right now, sweetheart. Which means these psychological games that we're playing, baby, I love them. I live for them. I'm not looking for a relationship right now, baby. I'm here for a fun time. But I do believe in karma. So one thing about me, I'm an honest villain. Which means I'm gonna be completely transparent and honest before we even get things going. For example, I met this dude at the bar. He approached me. He said, hey, you're beautiful. Can I get your number? I said, sure. But I have to let you know that I am a toxic person right now and I'm probably gonna waste your time. He said, you think so? I said, I know so. He said, that's fine. Give me your number. So boom. We kick it, we have a great time. A week goes by and I can already tell this man is catching feelings. So once I see that this man is catching feelings, it's time for me to bounce. So
young man, let me talk to you for a quick second. If a chick tells you that she's toxic and you still get the number, it's a for guts mission only. If you catch feelings, and this is all, by the way, if she's not just making this story up for content, but let's say that she's not, how dare you catch emotions for someone that you need to be emotionless around? Women like this sense weakness like a shark senses blood in the water. So at the point that you give in to her bullshit, that's the exact moment that the mission has failed. No cheeks accumulated. Women like this that thrive in toxicity, they only respond well to toxicity. That's the only way to play the game with them. You need to be late to the date. You need to not text back for 4 or 5 days. You need to act like you're too good for her and that you don't give a shit about her. If not, troll her. If not, neg her. That's the game that you must play. She's in her dark arts villain era where you must deploy the dark arts. And mind you, this is modern men now responding to the behavior of modern women today. The majority of men out there want to be good guys, but women like this bring out the dog in us. Let's proceed.
So instead of me texting back fast, I'm now texting back slow. Instead of me being available to go out and hang out, I'm always busy. I call this the girlfriend trial. And usually after this trial is up, you get ghosted. But from the very jump, I said I'm toxic, I'm not looking for anything, and I'm probably gonna waste your time, and you continue to proceed to pursue me.
She's got a point.
That's not my fault. And to the men that's so mad that I'm in my villain area and doing this, please go cry to your homeboy because I got the game from y'all.
Okay. No music. Hey, listen, baby girl, you could do what you want at the end of the day. I hope that it's fun, but do know, love, and understand that now that you've created a complete and utter backlog of your bullshit, a man worth his weight in salt later on in life, at the point that you hit the wall and you now want men to take you seriously, ain't gonna fall for it. Thus relegating yourself to the same type of man that you never wanted. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do, me. Go to turtlesandreviews@gmail.com. Guys, I'll let you know if she DMs me again. I can't wait to post a community chat post about it, to advertise this video. I'll let you guys know, all right? So you guys can go off in the comments. But nevertheless, this has been your video here today. I hope that you enjoyed your stay. And last but not least, guys, join my men's self-development community. We don't talk about any of this. We talk about dating and relationships to a degree, but like I'm not taking out videos that I'm finding on the internet and talking complete and utter shit about them. No, we focus on self-development up there. Masculinity, finding your purpose, your health and wellness, and above all, focusing on your wealth-building mindset, enhancing your financial fitness. For these are the pillars for long-term growth and development within your life. Click the link down in the description box down below and come and join the Brotherhood, and I will see you guys soon. Last but not least, don't get mad when you see content like this. Just be happy that they're letting you know the game for free. Until next time, YouTube. Peace!
She belongs to the street.
Girl, don't hold my hand. You a mattress actress on the OnlyFans. Get your money, girl, but damn, how is that your only plan? What you gonna do when you get too old to strip and dance? Get up out your echo chamber screaming period and yes. You a low down dirty woman if you try to get knocked up by a high value man.